I have a high pain tolerance after going through all this and trying to figure a lot of this out myself.
Weird.
Oh my gosh, man. Yes. I'm gonna cry.
It's okay, man. Let it out. It's been a while.
I need this, man. Man, I feel so lucky to have found you, man.
Dude, I love you, man. I love you too, bro.
Guys, you gotta get this.
Conrad, you're coming in. I know you were talking a little bit before. You do have that mid-back issue. You had an accident, and that's really what's been killing you more than anything.
Yeah.
Right?
It's pretty nonstop, just ruining basically every day. Like sometimes I just don't even want to go out and do stuff with my girlfriend because like I just feel like my back is so locked up that like I just, you know, when you're in like constant pain, you're just like in constant defense, so you don't want to like be around people. You
don't want to do anything.
So it really started. It really started with that ATV accident where I got thrown off maybe around like 11 or 12 years old. I was going, I would say maybe like 20 miles an hour, and you know my dumb self just didn't realize how fast that curve was coming up, and I didn't have time to brake, and it basically launched me onto the ground. And I think that really started this whole scoliosis. And obviously I have pectus excavatum too, so I had the NUS procedure where, you know, they make 2 incisions and put a titanium bar in and basically flip it to correct the sternum. And so they also, for lack of a better term, like tethered it to the ribs, I guess, to hold it secure for 3 years. And so I think that also kind of caused some nerve damage, which compounds the issue, because then you're not able to, like, I guess your body can't realize it's out of alignment that well. And so it kind of just calcifies over time.
And all the scar tissue and all the tissues and everything that's been going on, the ligaments have become really solid into that area, right? So what we want to go and do is break through a lot of those areas so that way your body can have that free range of movement again. Your body wants to become the way that it is right now because it hasn't felt that type of movement in so long. And once it feels that movement again, then it can stop that process of trying to harden and stop degenerating, because then blood can actually get back into that area. Right? So let's do it to it, all right?
Okay.
So look straight there for me. We're gonna do a few tests on you. Just want to see where we're starting from. Let's have you look all the way to the right. Don't force it. That's about it right there. Good. Look to the left. Is that tougher for you?
It's like if I look up, I really feel it like along there.
Well, let's do that. So look straight. Look all the way up.
Okay.
And then turn your head to the right. How does that feel when you do that?
Pretty okay.
And then look to the left.
Yeah.
A little tougher that way. Right. Okay. So that's the side that we don't like, right? So when he goes to that left side and up, so right in through here, that we know that there's a lot of really fixations that are really coming through. Let's have you stand up for me.
Sure.
And move forward a little bit. Let's try and touch your toes. Just want to see if there's anything going on there. Any pain in your legs? I see you shaking.
I mean, it's just muscle stuff. I'm just so tight, man. Like, yeah, it's I should honestly be doing more stretches, but I mean, I don't have to strain too hard, but yeah, it's. I mean, I'm not locked out either, so.
And then have a seat this way, face that way. All right. All we're doing here is really finding some of the areas that have just been so locked up. So that right there, you can see how, you know, jagged that curve is. It's moving to that left and then going hard to that right side. So when we're looking at this, we want to free up especially those areas. So we're going to use some of the anchor bones basically to try and push it back. All right. So we're going to start over here. You can feel how tight that is in through this way. So we know that this is turned this way, right? So we're going to push out the opposite way. That way. Hurt a little bit?
A little bit.
Yeah. Okay. Can be a little tough. I can feel it all.
Yeah, like if I raise my shoulder, like this huge bump comes out. Like it's so exaggerated.
And then let's do this here. All right, look straight down. That's better. Good. Equal and opposite relations, right?
Yeah.
And then we're gonna push down this way. Turn your head to the right this way. And I'm actually going to turn and pull this that way. Good. Look straight. And then let's have you look all the way to the right again. Good. And then look to the left again. It's a little bit better, right?
Yeah, that's it. Wow. That's pretty impressive.
All right, and then look straight there for me. And then we're gonna get some of this right here. So you also have that negative curve in your neck. And so what we're doing here is opening a little bit more and breaking through some of that tissue in that front and in the back. Up that way. Good, stay right there. It's gonna feel a little rough over here because what we're doing now, remember everything was curved this way? Actually, yeah, I want you to actually look to that left side. Does that become a little easier?
Yeah.
Kind of weird, right?
Yeah. Oof. I had no idea it was that tight right there. Actually, that's not true. My girlfriend was doing some shoulder massage one time and she started right over there. I was like,
what is going on? Don't do that.
Yeah, I had no idea it was that tight, you know? It's just one of those things where unless your body is actively saying it all the time, you focus on that versus anything else.
Good. So look straight again there for me. And then look to the right again. Yeah, it's a little better. And then look to the left. Yeah, how does that feel?
Yeah, a lot better.
Good, good.
So just a little bit along the scaling or whatever.
Yeah, and that'll start to relieve more and more.
Yeah.
Go face down. So I want you to keep the left leg straight and then lift it up as high as you can for me. Good. Any pain when you do that?
Just kind of stiffness in the thigh.
Gotcha. And then do the right side.
Oh wow.
How does that feel?
That's really tight.
Yeah, good. So I'm going to stretch you out just for a second here, just because I can see how tight everything is for you. And then I'm going to come right back here in just a second. So keep hold. You can feel that stretch?
Yeah.
Does that hurt at all?
Nope.
Feel pretty good?
Yeah, it's nice.
Good. So what I'm doing here, I'm trying to stretch everything out from here and then even all the way up into this area too, before we actually move on even further. So hang tight, okay? So what I want you to do is turn your head to the right. Other way, good. And what I'm doing here, we're just doing small drops in through this this middle back here, okay? So this is coming up and all I'm doing is just pushing down just like that. And I'm actually gonna do it on your spine right here, just like this. Starting easy. Good. Now look straight down.
That feels so good, man.
Funny how something so simple could feel so good, right?
Yeah, I was trying to describe to my girlfriend how it kind of feels like. It's almost like you have an itch
that you can't
underneath
get rid of.
your skin because the muscles are just so dry and tight that it's amazing how it feels like you're just pulling it apart if you do any manipulation on it.
Yeah. Now, let's do this. Let me pull this down here. Let's have you go on your back. How you feeling so far? Good?
Thumbs up, son.
Lift your head all the way up and down. All right. So what we're doing, we got to decompress your spine, right? It's a little bit too much, so especially right in through here, pulling this apart really helps. You see that there's a big curve? That curve in that spine can get really compressed, and it's a lot more likely to get compressed when you do have this crazy looking spine like he does over there. So we're going to decompress and pull him this way. Take a deep breath in through your nose, out through your nose. Good. Just continue to be nice and loose. Good. Loosen the back of that neck a little bit.
Oh my God.
Can you give you a minute?
Man, I felt that all the way down.
Yeah.
Man, I love crack. Oh my gosh.
Take your time,
That was
man.
great. Jeez. Man, it's amazing how much I felt that in the lower back too.
Yeah, like I was saying, man, everything's related, right?
And especially after seeing the x-ray too, it's like, even just lying down, I really am more, I guess, aware of how my spine is just doing this weird curve, man.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy, right?
Yeah.
Give you a few, just so I know how rough that can be, but also great at the same time. How you feeling so far?
No, please go ahead, man. Like, I told you, like, I have a high pain tolerance after going through all this and trying to figure a lot of this out myself. Like, because when I first got this massage tool, think of it like a tripod that has 2 massage points on each side, so it kind of holds it in place. When I first placed it on my latissimus dorsi, like the whole muscle, like basically the entire upper part of my back was like vibrating like crazy, like it was spasming insanely. And so I mean, I don't know if it was the surgery or if it was the ATV. I mean, it's just
kind of a little bit.
You can never know.
Yeah. Feel pretty good.
I will say I feel like 1,000% better even before this compared to like 5 years ago, man.
Yeah.
Oh, it was torture.
We're trying to take you that extra like 1,000.
Yeah.
Good.
All right. Yeah.
Let's get you back on your stomach now for me. So now let's recheck this, okay?
Sure.
Lift the left leg up as high as you can again.
Oh, wow.
Crazy, right?
Yeah, that's easy.
And then do the right side. Yeah, how does that feel now?
That's still kind of tight in the hips, and which makes sense, right? Because the hip is way out of line.
Yeah, exactly. But that improvement from the first time is pretty intense. So the next thing we're gonna do, you're gonna keep your hands grabbing there, not hard, but I just want you to relax. We're seeing how your body's just kind of flowing with me this way. Yeah, so you can feel like this one is just tighter than that other side. So we're pulling open that area. So now when I do this, you can see how like your body just kind of flows with me now, right?
Yeah.
This one here, that's that second one there.
You know, one thing to point out too that was kind of weird is that ever since I broke my leg 2 years ago, it's like everything's pretty much fine with it, except for sometimes I'll get like a pop when I like flex my ankle, and I don't understand like what's doing that.
You feel a pop where?
Oh, I think you just heard it.
In your ankle?
Yeah, it's like it's.
Oh yeah, so a lot of times
it's like around here, like on the top.
Whenever you get that surgery done in through here, it weakens some of these muscles down in through here. Okay. Right. So, doing some proprioceptive exercises, even just like standing on one foot, can really help that strengthening of that area.
Okay.
So keep your head down there. We're going to continue here. So we want to address everything that we've seen. So the next one is this part here. I'm pushing down just like this to open that more. Good. And I'm pushing. Remember, this one's shorter, right?
Yeah.
Good. Now lift the left leg up again. That's way better. How does that feel?
Yeah, that's really easy.
Yeah. And then do the right side. Yeah. How does that feel now?
Way freer.
Wow. It's pretty wild, right?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't think these adjustments would really do something, but hey.
Well, I'm glad we're helping you out and surprising you a little bit.
Yeah, I guess I've become so cynical with my body, I'm just like, well, it's broken.
That's gonna be it. So we want to definitely take out that rotation in that neck area. We know how far that's curving off to this side. So I'm gonna be adjusting right in here where all that is there. And all you have to do is just really relax as much as you can. That's better. And we can feel how far that needs to get rotated before we get that tension. That's it. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh.
How loud was that?
That was super loud.
Dude, I love you, man.
I love you too, bro.
Oh my gosh. That was fantastic. 5 stars.
5 star. That'd have been locked up for a long time.
I mean, it's weird though. You would think after like just watching it, it looks like slightly painful, but that was not at all. That was like, if anything, it just felt great. I mean, there's no like if people are scared of doing that, it's just there's no need to. Oh my gosh.
Gonna let this kind of go here.
Yeah, I guess it would be about like 15 years or so since that ATV accident. So I mean, it's
been compounding.
It really has.
Good. Now I want you to sit up, and then you're gonna face the wall right behind you that way. How you doing, man?
Yeah. That was good.
Yeah.
I'm speechless. Yeah, I can already tell just
looking at that.
What the heck? I can actually look behind me. I didn't think that was possible.
You're doing so much better than we first started, man. That's incredible. Good. So I want to adjust in through here, right? So in the future, it becomes really important that we start to really strengthen up that core, because I like DC whenever we were taking those x-rays, your body's kind of like this, right? So we need to make this a lot stronger, right? But also make this stronger up and through here too. That strength, right? Because here's the thing, when you lose that strength, then all that weight gets displaced into the bones, into the joints. When you're strong, then it can get displaced into the muscles before it ever gets to that bone area.
That makes sense.
Right, here we go. Hand like this. Hold on, put this one down, that one down. Just like that, put this one underneath. Head down. Slouch now for me, in a bad way, yeah. Good.
So do what I've been doing my whole life.
Do what you've been doing, even though you know you're not supposed to do it. But it's totally okay that you did it, because now we're here. All right, right in there. So we just adjusted this. This is that next part, and I can feel right in there. So lay all the way back and let your head come all the way down now. Drop the shoulders. Oh
my gosh. I've been wanting to do that for myself for so long. Like literally sometimes I'll just be like on my like basically being like a tripod and just like trying to put all my weight onto like a tennis ball or something, and it's just never
not doing
it's just not doing it. Oh my gosh.
Can I grab the crazy pillow real quick?
Yeah.
Because after the accident, I didn't.
Sorry. All right, we're good. You're good?
I'm recalibrating.
Let's just set you up one more time. And then I'm gonna get a little lower, okay?
Yeah.
So hand right there, head down. There you go. Keep that tucked, okay? That's it right there, all right. And relax your shoulders, not your head. There you go.
Oh, dude, yes. Oh my God. Man, I feel so lucky to have found you, man. Like, seriously.
I'm glad you're here, man.
Like, thank you for posting on YouTube and stuff. Like, I never would have found you.
That's exactly why we do it, right?
Yeah.
That's exactly why we do it.
Seriously. Guys, you gotta get this. Like, but what's sad is I'm sure a lot of people just don't think that this will do anything, you know?
That's exactly what
a lot
people
of cynics.
That's why we post so much of it up, because this is I mean, maybe it's me being cynical, but if you post so much of it up, it becomes almost irrefutable.
Yeah.
Right.
And I figure, like, I've lived with this for so long, like the chances of this actually working versus, you know, just taking the time out to do this, like it's just so worth it, man. Like,
I love it, man. Let's set you up, have you sit this way. So remember, it was tough to look up into that side, right? Mm-hmm. So we're gonna actually adjust that way. You're gonna turn your head this way. So all we're doing here with your neck, there's a lot of it just being jammed into this upper cervical area, right in through there. That was that last bit that you're kind of feeling. So we want to open this rest of that side on that right up. All right. Lean back towards me this way. Relax your neck, relax your neck. Let it come all the way down. Let your back relax, it's still too loose. See how like you're guarding a little bit? And I think that's where it is. Drop your head down. There.
Oh my gosh, man. Yes. I'm gonna cry.
It's okay, man, let it out. It's been a while.
I need this, man.
You're good, you're good, you're good.
It's really true though, like you just get so guarded up, like oh my gosh. Because your body is still thinking like, oh, I gotta protect the area, like oh wow, I can tell too that the back is so much better. Just feeling it. Wow.
It's just a start, man. It's just
Yeah,
a start.
it really is. I'm so excited. Tears of joy, man. Tears of joy. Oh my gosh. Dude, seriously. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I'm sure you've shown them all that crazy middle back.
I mean,
This will be a journey.
It'll be a journey, and it's going to be great for you, I think, just because just deserved it and needed it for so long, and along with some exercise, along with some lifestyle changes, you're able to get back to where you need to be.
Yeah.
Right.
And I can already tell too, like if I would, in the past, when I would like look up like this, if I would like turn my head, it would make like this like popping sound.
Clunk,
so I guess that's what was all jammed up in there.
It was just jamming that way. There's no room, there's no space. You know, your body's just been so compressed that way that it just didn't want to do anything. And now that we're freeing things up, your body can finally start to feel better.
Man, this is awesome.
Good. Let's have you look straight there again. All right. And let's do it this way, okay? Turn your head to the right again. Beautiful. Left. Yeah, that's better. Look straight. We'll do this one more thing here. How does that feel?
Yeah, it's like if I really try and exaggerate it, it's still kind of there, but you know, it's a process. I understand.
Yeah. Look straight that way. But we're able to restore motion little by little by little.
Yeah.
By little.
I wouldn't expect this to be like oh, you're done. Bones don't work like that.
No, muscles and stuff, they never work that way. You can get out of pain that way, right?
Yeah.
But there's always stuff to be done. Look to the left. And especially like the stuff we're gonna have you do at home with the dinner rolls and stuff like that, man, it's gonna take you to that next level a lot faster than if we just relied on the adjustments. All right, so one more time, look straight. Turn your head to the right again. Beautiful, left. Yeah, good. Look straight, look all the way up again. Look to the right. How does that feel?
Great.
Left. How's that feel?
Oh, so much better.
Good. Wow. Yeah? Heck yeah, man. You did awesome.
Yes.
How do you feel?
Let's go again.
Let's run it back. Let's run it back. In a couple weeks. Good.
Yeah, I'm sure I'm gonna feel some of that, no doubt.
Yeah,
later.
and you know, there's a lot of things also that we can do more with you, but the thing is, your body's been through so much that sometimes we have to cut it a little bit short where I normally push more, right? So sometimes I might do the Y strap more, but the reason why we didn't do it today, I just think it's gonna be so much for your body to handle just at once, right? Let's give your body little bit by little bit by little bit so that it can heal it, and then you can just take more on afterwards.
Yeah, that makes sense. I would agree, probably.
I mean, if you felt like that first one, man, it's like that first pull, it just becomes crazier after that.
Yeah, awesome.
Good.
Cool.
You're all set, dude?
Yeah.
Appreciate you.
Thank you so much.
All right.